Bring the beat back. Stop. I ain't ready yet.
Hi, this is Yolette from Full Blossom Magazine. Today we're with Full Blossom TV. Today we'll be interviewing EDDWINA Gregg from Eddie and Bree online plus size boutique. So here's our special guest, EDDWINA Gregg. Hey girl.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing well.
So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay.
I moved to New York in 2008 to pursue a career in finance. Okay. And then I worked in nonprofit for a little bit, but now I've opened Eddie and Bree, which is a plus-size boutique, strictly online, for curvy fashionistas out there.
Love it. So at what age did you fall in love with fashion?
Well, I've always loved fashion, you know, the typical, you know, I've always been into fashion and into looking good and dressing well and things like that. But I think probably when I was in middle school, when I started making purses out of jeans. So I don't know if you remember when the jeans, like the skirts that were made from jeans were hot. Yeah. So I used to make those for my friends, and I made purses, and I would like line them with pink fabric. It was crazy, but I think that was my first foray into fashion and into being a businesswoman.
Okay. So what influenced you to get into this business?
I think the main thing that influenced me to open the boutique was probably my experience as a model. So I began modeling in 2006 in Baltimore, and then when I moved to New York in 2008, I got into it a little bit. So just being around other plus size models and plus size designers, and you know, women always stopping me on the street, asking me, where'd you get that? Or, you know, oh, I would never have paired that with that. So being around fashion all the time and really having an opportunity in my personal life to pursue something like this definitely gave me that opening, being inspired just, you know, by New York and living your dream and all of that. So it's been exciting.
That's good. Is there a touching story you would like to tell us a little bit about that, you know, really pushed you to this?
I don't know if there's a touching story. I think, I guess actually most recently I was moving, and I found a notebook from 2009, and in this notebook were plans of a boutique. So one page had names, one page had locations, one page had like designers that I would carry, and I looked at the date, and the date was 2009. And so when I was moving, I was like, why did I just shelve this idea, you know, 2 years ago? So I think that's probably was a moment where I said, okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm really going to do it.
That's good. So what exactly is your website's focus?
Well, we carry a big variety of items. So we have new apparel, and we also have resale apparel. So for the new apparel, you know, I really focus on clothing that would accentuate and flatter curvy women, you know, and then for the resale apparel, it's, you know, new or never worn, gently worn items that customers sell to me, and then, you know, I put on the site. But I think the focus is just really on flattering different body types. And we have sizes 14 to 28. Okay. The extended sizes section, so sizes 24 to 28 will launch next week, so that's really fabulous. But we have items that you could wear to work, you could wear to church, you know, you can wear out with your friends, as well as some like really good one-of-a-kind pieces in the resale section.
Any club items?
Club items too.
Okay, that's good.
You gotta look good all the time.
All the time. That's all right. Well, any last words you'd like to tell anyone that's would like to get into this business, or, you know, who definitely needs to know where to go? You can give them your website and everything.
Sure. So the website is www.eddieandbree.com, EDDWINANDBRI. And I think one important thing to note is that customers can also model for the site. Okay. So on the site at the bottom, you'll see a section where you can submit your photos and be considered to be a model for the site, because I think it's really important as a plus size brand company, you know, to showcase plus size women in the garments. So I only use plus size women, and I really want to spread the opportunity around to a lot of different women that are interested in getting involved in plus size fashion.
To be or not to be, not.
Okay, so tell me some of the obstacles that you went through as a plus size woman.
I think the biggest thing is probably with finding quality clothing, you know, that's trendy and relevant and looks good. You know, it's not all. It's really hard to find things that are well made and affordable. So that's really been a focus of mine with Eddie and Bree, is to make sure that women have items to choose from that they feel good about. I know me, I'm 6 feet tall, so
wow. Tall glass of water.
You know, I always have a hard time finding pants. It's really a struggle for us plus size women, but hopefully with the launch of Eddie and Bree, you know, people have more options, and that's really something that's key. I think something else is probably just the stigma attached to plus size women. I think society thinks that plus size women don't work out, or they don't feel good about themselves, or they aren't confident. But those are definitely just stereotypes. And it's every day, you know, I work to make sure that people understand that I'm a person and I have goals and dreams and I'm passionate and I do work out and I am confident, you know, and I do feel good about myself. So I know there are a lot of other women out there that are like that. So that's what I try to represent.
That is beautiful. So what are your future goals for this company you have, your business?
I have a lot, so I'll give you the abbreviated version.
It's all right. We have some time.
Okay. Well, I'll give you the long version. No, I'm joking. Well, in the short term, I really would like, as I mentioned, we have the new apparel and the resale apparel. So I would really like to launch the designer exclusive section of the site. So that section of the site will highlight, you know, plus size designers that are hot, that are really in the industry, that people are talking about, so that I want women to feel like they can come and kind of be like a one-stop shop. You know, you can find something that's on the new side, you can find something on the resale side, and if you're into plus size designers, you can also find something there as well. Okay. And then also, I guess sometime next year, I'd actually like to start designing. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. I'm a little nervous about that.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
And I think probably more long term, you know, in the next 3 to 5 years or something like that, I would definitely like to have a few brick and mortar locations where women can come in and try the clothes on and, you know, see themselves, and we can have events.
Because you know we have the issue, we have to try on before we purchase.
Just call me. All you have to do is call me, and if you have questions, I will tell you. I'll be like, yo, it's kind of a little snug. You might want to. That's another thing.
That's a good businesswoman right there.
I really, you know, I'm very into customer service. So on the site, I hope we've made it very clear that if there are any questions, or, you know, people can call or email. If it's about sizing or fit or material or fabric, if we ship to a certain place, then definitely feel free to call Eddie and Bree. And then also, even with the customer service, we actually have a local drop-off option. So if you order something Friday night and you want to wear it out, I'll bring it to you in the Metro New York area. So
that is great.
Yeah, and you know, the packaging is, I spend a lot of time customizing the packaging and you know, making sure that when it arrives, it looks like a gift. So we're really big on customer service.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. So give them your website one more time.
The website is www.eddieandbree.com, EDDWINA'S.com. So I guess my inspirational word would be to just follow your passions and really, you know, go hard at your dreams, because you never want to regret it.
Beautiful. So that's it for Full Blossom TV.
Bye.
See ya.
To be or not to be, not